Now let's look at the 4 p.m. games. I don't think I covered this in the 3 p.m. games. Oh well. So the big games are Ohio State at Wisconsin. This is a rematch, I believe, of yesterday. West Virginia, Kansas State, Duke at Louisville. All right, let's go over this game first. So let me see. I want to see if how the sharps are betting this one. Doesn't look like there's that much activity. Doesn't look like there's that much activity on the over-unders either. But Wisconsin has a good offense, good defense. Ohio State is the same. Wisconsin favored. The offenses are also good, so I would take the over of this, and then I would take Wisconsin if I had to. Let me put that in my picks. So I'll put the link to the website where you can check out these games by time. Let's move on. UTSA at Southern Miss, over under 140. UTSA favored by 5.5. Both teams are good. See, and Southern Miss is pretty good at covering, so I would take them and the money line if I would add them to a money line parlay if I could. Because the thing is, their defense is really good. I would bet the under on this too. Well, UTSA's. Yeah, I would bet the under. So I'll keep that one simple. Furman is really good. Like a really good mid-major. Eastern Tennessee State. And Furman just lost to VMI. Furman minus 4.5. They score a ton, and their defense is halfway decent. Eastern Tennessee State doesn't score that much. Their defense is okay, but I think that's primarily due to slow pace. I would pick Furman, and I would pick the over. Let's go here since Abilene Christian is awesome. Right in. Yeah, just realizing that Furman one that people are betting that the sharps are betting a little bit of the under. So for this Abilene Christian, is favored as they should be by 13 points. And then the over under is 142.5. Now, Abilene Christian defense is really good. Central Arkansas's defense is terrible. I would take the Abilene Christian spread because of that. And then as far as the over under of 142, I wouldn't bet that. So Abilene Christian. Let's cover the other big game, which is West Virginia at Kansas State. Kansas State has not been doing that well. They don't cover either. West Virginia goes over, and the sharps have been betting the over on that. And I would let's say West Virginia is going to score like 70 or 80. Yeah, I would bet the over on that as well. As far as the spread, I don't think I would bet this. Neither team is really good at covering, so you're just taking a risk if you try and do that. Utah Valley at St. John's. St. John's is pretty decent. St. John's goes over because they score a lot. Utah Valley's defense is terrible. St. John's is terrible. They both score a lot. I would bet the over. As far as the spread, I don't know. That one's pretty tough. Like 14.5. That's insane. I think Utah Valley would cover that. Like, this is a definitely good one for a moneyline parlay because plus 850. So St. John's has won 8 games, and it looks like they're only covering games by like a point. Beat Butler because the games they do cover are big, but then the games they don't, they lose big. Played Creighton twice. Just 14.5 is just so much. I wouldn't bet that. Charlotte at Florida Atlantic. Oh, this is a game from yesterday, I think. And they lost, Charlotte. How much did they lose by? 13. They went into overtime, though. I would bet Florida Atlantic today just because. Yesterday it went to 119. But that was with overtime. I would bet the over, though. Like, should go over. And then FAU. Oh, I wanted to put that money line of this one. Utah Valley. Niagara and Quinnipiac. Was that game yesterday? Yeah. So Niagara won yesterday. Jeez, they're both terrible offenses. I would bet Niagara today. It's a back-to-back. Plus these teams aren't that different. As far as over-under, low scoring, 129.5. What did they do yesterday? Yeah, bet the under. Why is that so high? Georgia State, Appalachian State. It's a rematch. Appalachian State won, but they're the better team. They cover more. Appalachian State is getting points. Take the points. Definitely moneyline parlay that. I mean, it's a back-to-back, so that's why they're getting the points, but but take Appalachian State. Just because there's value. Take the over, too. Well, how'd it go yesterday? Yeah, 150. Yeah, take the over. Both high-scoring teams. Oh, no, Mississippi Valley State. This is the one I got wrong the other day really bad. Right in. Let's look at the odds. Mississippi Valley State, over-under of 144. And then Prairie View A&M, favored by 20. Yeah, I would go Mississippi Valley State. Jeez, both 30. So this should be like 160. I mean, I would bet the over on this. And then Prairie View, take the points. And then the over-under is 144. Duke at Louisville. Louisville's been doing good this year. Duke has not. Duke does not cover. Makes Louisville easy to take. Over-under. I wouldn't bet that. Man, if I had to bet, I'd bet the under just because Louisville's defense is good. And that's going to cover the 4 p.m. games. Make sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you get the chance. And thanks for watching.